Hey y'all, welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast. I already screwed up. I already didn't put the video on loop, so thanks guys for joining us tonight from this beautiful studio sponsored by Irvine's Auto Repair in Grand Rapids Hybrid. We will talk about them a little bit later. How's everyone doing tonight?
Pretty good.
How you doing, Jesper?
I'm awesome.
Peter?
Terrible.
How come?
Just kidding. Great.
We don't have Sam tonight, but we will. We will.
If
be
you
talking to
if you
Sam.
remember.
If I remember. Everyone, anyone on here at 9:45, someone send me a text or whatever, and to let me know to bring salmon. Rob Needs from New Zealand says, "Are you on the West Coast, Jesper?"
No, we are.
Well, Jesper is. Pete and I are East Coast.
How can that be? But we all in the same studio. It's
I know.
so cool.
That's super,
Awesome.
super weird.
No, we are in the Midwest, Rob. We are in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Eastern Standard Time. And everyone, if you could share the live stream in any of your groups, that would be great. I would appreciate it. Also, everything gig economy related, you can go to the website, gigeconomy-podcast.com. It looks like a slash to me, but it's not a slash. This is a slash. This is a hyphen. Gig economy-podcast.
So I'm going to put this out there real quick. Guys, would you buy it if we get apparel?
I think they would. Yeah, I would like to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
We would love to know. Rob said...
Rob, that was pretty bad.
That was a bad joke.
That was a bad joke.
Oh, because
He's
of the...
on fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but that's too soon, Rob. Sorry, man. That's too soon. It's pretty horrible what's going on over here. Pretty horrible.
That's what you get, Rob.
Yeah. and pretty bad I didn't catch it, too.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Anyways. So, so if you go to gigeconomy-podcast.com, we'll have all the podcasts, the old shows, blogs, everything. We are thinking about putting some merch together. I know we had some a while back, but we never really did anything. I think one person bought a shirt. Don't be advertising that. We don't know if we're going to use them. But Pete and Jesper are wearing merch hat. I'm not, and everyone laughs at me.
Especially my brother.
It's okay.
Your brother. Yeah, where's your brother?
I don't know.
Okay, story since last podcast. Go ahead, Jesper. I'll let you talk about it.
So I hit the road once. Woo-hoo. I tried. It was too early, man. Too early. So for some reason, I'm still only driving Uber Eats. So I know I'm also technically DoorDash. No,
you are.
Yeah, DoorDash.
Yeah,
I'm DoorDash.
you had to request a
I
card
gotta
again.
I gotta get a new red card. But, but I'm technically a DoorDash driver. And then Uber Eats.
Holy shit! Stop.
What?
Keith bought a Tip You in the App shirt from Zazzle when we had it. That's the one shirt that got bought. Keith bought it.
Thank you, Keith.
Oh, there's my brother. Yeah,
Oh
Jason, where's your hat?
Oh my gosh, Keith. That just made my night. Like,
there we go.
Seriously, I think one person
You
bought.
gotta show it to us, Keith.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I had to talk about that.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's awesome. Anyways, I hit the road once. I tried to go out because Uber had they had that special going on for a long time where they would give you $3 extra per ride. So I figured, well, they started at $4.
They did?
Oh yeah, they had a promotion.
That was only if you had the card.
What card?
Their new pay card.
No.
Really?
It was no matter what. Yeah,
I didn't get 'em.
I qualified for the promotion.
Huh.
But I also do have the Uber card, so maybe they know.
No, this is a different card. This is so that you can order for somebody and pay for it if they don't participate with. It's like,
oh well, my promotion, the promotion in my app said I qualify for an extra $3.
okay,
from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock all week long, and so I figured I'd try that.
Okay.
And from 4 to 6, nothing. It was just crickets. There was absolutely nothing going on.
It was what?
Crickets. I did not have. No, that's not true. I had 2 requests.
Yeah.
One, Starbucks. It was like $6 and said, no way. It was going to take me $29 to complete it. 29 minutes to complete
Right.
it, it said. And then I had a chicken run that was like $7. And I had to drive 19 miles to get it. So it was like, yeah, no. we're not doing that.
$13 for an hour of work. Seems reasonable.
So I said no to those two, and then I drove home. And I had pizza with my family, which I bought at Domino's, by the way.
Anyways,
So, yeah, that was my story.
so and Jesper and I talked about it. You can't go out at 4:00
Right.
on a Friday night. Now, you may have been able to pull that off on a Thursday because people order, but it's Friday night. People order later. It's the weekend.
Well, and again, the promotion, as one of the things that Sam also said, correctly so, the promotion brought many more drivers out. It was just...
Right. Well, so I went out on Saturday and I had a great day.
You killed it.
I worked a total of 6 hours and I made $185.
There you go. Can't beat that.
You can't beat that. That did have some promotions on there, but I think it was just the boost, like a 1.4. I didn't get anything like a $3 per.
That's so weird because my app even said, I think it had a promotion on the Saturday too.
Huh.
Yeah.
I did see something if you with the pay card, but you obviously didn't order that.
No, I don't have the pay card.
Yeah. So I had a great Saturday. One of the things I want to tell new people, and I've seen some posts on Facebook about it, is thanks, Robert, that when you get the quote from Uber, how much you're going to make, it includes the tip, right?
Right.
It's the estimated what they think they're going to tip. That is actually what they tipped, but they have an hour to change it. So people are looking at it as like, they kind of trick you with the verbiage. Like, am I going to get this? Out of all my deliveries, I got exactly what was quoted. So it's kind of turned into the grub.
No tip baiting?
No. Well, kind of. Or yeah, you mean where they changed it?
Right.
No. I mean, I'm sure it does happen, but it didn't happen to me. So people are like, oh, I don't know if I should take this. I'm like, if it's worth it to you, the price presented, you're probably going to get that unless you totally mess it up or the restaurant messes it up because they have 1 hour and it takes 1 hour before that tip to come in. So if you do like 3 or 4 deliveries in a row, you're going to be like, oh, no one tipped me. They will pop in.
Right.
So just as a heads up for new people, I saw that 3 times this week on Facebook. So yeah, for sure. A couple of things. I had 2. So for new people too, when you get an order, now you can get an order that is actually where Uber is working with a restaurant and one that when Uber is not. So somehow they just like, I don't know, scan the menu in and you can order. I had one at the Wynn Tavern, which is a bar in Jenison. Well, they're not participating with Uber. So that's where you use that pay card.
That's way out there too, isn't it? That Baldwin and 20th or something?
Yeah. So I ended up getting a request for the Wynn, and the Wynn is so freaking popular. Like it is a great, and it was a good money. It was going to be like $20, and it was a short delivery. I mean, tiny, like a half a mile. Well, I called because I wanted to place the order, and the phone was busy. I'm like, nope, I canceled it. And then I had one item, and I picked it up, and it was at McDonald's. Now I told Jesper never take fast food, but it tempted me because it was $20. And I was like, I accepted it. I looked at the menu. It was 48 items. And I'm not talking a cheeseburger and 47 packets of ketchup. It was like lattes, fries, the whole 9 yards. So I canceled that.
Why? Because it's too much food?
Well, I'm not dealing with lattes and like it just wasn't worth it to me. So I canceled it. And it was it looked like, I don't know. It just seemed like it was a bunch of kids just ordering a shit ton of food. And
they were probably hungry.
Well, someone else can do it then. Just going to check with the chat. Robert asked what side you guys are with AB5. We will find out if Robert hates us or loves us. So we think we should remain independent contractors.
Yep.
We don't want to be employees. So, yeah, I don't know what side you're on, but yeah, I didn't tell you guys, and maybe I can bring it up now because Robert's bringing it up. I had somebody message me from one of the big groups because I share the podcast in. He wouldn't let it show. And he's like, well, hey, let's have a conversation. Maybe we can work together. Come to find out, he's part of the union and he wants to do all that. And he was not happy that I wasn't on that side. I'm like, it's okay. We can disagree. He goes, well, I don't want to work with you. I'm like, that's okay too. Like, it's
kind of weird that he's like, was he a mod of one of the groups or something?
Yes, and he's
supposed to be pretty like down the middle, right?
Yeah, it's not, and it is a big group. It had 27,000 people in it, so it would have been great. But I wasn't going to go against what I believe in.
No, of course not.
You know, I don't want it. And Robert's on our side, thank God.
Right. Mark said he had his first bad experience with Instacart today. Only had 2 orders with him so far, but they forgot all of his produce today.
Oh, shit.
That's nuts. Was that from Aldi, I'm assuming, because you used Instacart? He loves Aldi.
Aldi's great.
Yeah. I love Aldi. I cannot wait till they open just up the street.
No one cares about you.
Nobody cares, bro.
That being said,
such a mean man.
I had a great time. So when all you newbies hear Jesper had no luck, it's operator error.
Yes.
Peckham or whatever it's called. What is it?
Peckham.
What is it?
Pebcac.
YouTube crashed.
I
like Peckham though.
Crash.
YouTube, yes, it did.
Well,
Robert says I'm not for Proposition 22 or AB5. It's all bad. Keep government interference out of free market.
Yeah, I mean,
he came back.
That was Pebcac or whatever it is.
No.
I still can't say it right. All right.
ID10T.
Picnic, properly in chair, not in the computer.
Bunch of fucking nerds on the show. All right. Again, please subscribe to the YouTube.
This is gonna be a good night. Woohoo!
Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Janet, for watching. Don't worry about Jesper, Janet.
Hey,
operator error. We prefer you to watch on YouTube, but we love Facebook too.
Yeah.
Also, I actually got some hate about the Octopus tablet on Twitter. So I've been sharing that because I think it's a great platform. He's like, hey, man, this tablet sucks, and you shouldn't be promoting this during the pandemic. I was like, all right, dude. I said something like...
Is that from the same group?
No. This was on Twitter. The other one was a Facebook. I can't remember what I said. It was something snarky like, my life is much better now.
You saying something snarky?
I know, right?
I don't remember seeing that. I usually...
Yeah, it was on Twitter. Yeah. And also, if you want to participate in the Telegram link, you can click the link in the show notes, and you can talk to us. We would love to talk to you. All right, so let's hopefully the picture works tonight. Yay, it works. Irvine's Auto Repair in Grand Rapids Hybrid, located on Stafford, just east of 44th Street. You can call them at 532-6600 or irvines.com. They are the studio sponsor of this somewhat fantastic show at times. A little rough tonight, but it's okay.
It's okay.
We're having fun. 532-6600. Woman, veteran owned. She's 51% owner. Apparently, if you have a woman own the company, it's a little bit better off if they're 51% owner than 49. Did you know that?
I think there's tax
incentives,
incentives or something like that. But anyways, they will fix your car, do maintenance. They're the best in the business. They don't mess around. Free loaner cars. They basically, even if you go in for an oil change, they'll take a look at everything. You know, if anything needs to be repaired, they'll let you know. You don't have to. What's great is you get a text, you click on it, you go decline, accept, and they'll fix whatever you accept. And it's not awkward to say, no, I don't need that fix. You just hit decline.
Right.
Although they will send you a follow-up email, which is good business.
Yeah.
Say, hey, decline this service. But we love them, Megan and Jamie and Eric at Irvines. Irvines.com to schedule service or 532-6600. Thank you for being the studio sponsor of this okay show.
Yeah.
All right, I am up first.
Wait. Okay show? What the?
I mean, did you just almost drop? Oh, no, I already swore.
Anything.
I swore F.
I didn't say. This is a great show.
I know.
It's not an okay show. It's a great show.
Robert, Irvines is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm not sure where you're from. But yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan. All right, first article is mine. And the title of the show, Uber pledges to go all electric, but it doesn't own the cars, which is, it's hilarious. Oh, get off the freaking ad. Jeez. Uber on Tuesday pledged to convert its fleet in U.S. and Canadian European cities to fully electric by 2030. By the end of the following decade, Uber says all of its rides will be aboard electric vehicles, either cars, bikes, or scooters. The pledge follows a similar one from Lyft, rival Lyft, in June that they said that. So let's see. Yeah, if you want to drive to Cali, Robert, you can, but that's going to be a hell of a drive.
From Cali?
Yeah, he's from Cali. Let's see. There was a couple of things I should have highlighted this. They do say that rideshare drivers are the worst for carbon footprint because of all the idling that we do. More than buses and all that stuff, because apparently we sit around waiting for rides.
Well, look at that group that sits out at the airport.
Yeah, at the airport,
playing mini golf.
But see, I turn my car off, even in the summer. Now, if it's balls cold, I'm not going to do it. But I mean, I turn it off and roll down the windows. Why waste the fuel? Why would you want to waste the fuel, bro?
Well, it's bad on the starter.
Yeah, you have starter problems. Did you get that fixed yet? No, not starter. It was
battery.
alternate.
You have other problems than that.
I got 99 problems.
But basically, this article breaks down as like Uber wants to go electric, but they don't have cars. They're going to offer all these discounts, but electric cars are expensive still. They said to offset the higher costs, Uber says it'll spend $160 million annually until 2025. They are going to offer $1 more per ride if they drive a battery or electric or hybrid. Apparently, they did this program last year. It lasted about a year, where they did pay $1 if you had a hybrid or an EV.
Do you think that the rider would pay more for an EV vehicle?
No, it actually says in the
have it be a type.
They actually get a discount too if they choose it. They got 50 cents off. All right, I should have highlighted this.
So there's some markets that actually has it as a type instead of
I don't think they do it
Uber
anymore.
Black or whatever.
It says driver. I know I hate doing this. I hate listening to podcasts when people are trying to read. Basically, the passengers got a discount and the drivers got more. So Uber was just eating the cost.
That's cool.
It's cool, but okay.
That raises a lot of questions. Like, what about us?
Well, you don't have a hybrid car. So what's your
Exactly.
problem?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Get a hybrid
Let's say
car.
Let's say somebody buys a 2020 right now, 20 brand new car. They want to do Uber for the next
2020 Tesla?
No, I'm saying a regular car. How long is what's the cutoff for a car right now? It's 10 years,
10
right?
years.
So in 10 years, you can't drive for Uber anymore, is what they're saying?
Well, but I mean, see, and first of all, if you drive full time, you're gonna pay that baby off in more than in under 10 years, and you can write it off as a business expense.
Well, they
in like
can't.
5
They
years.
can't drive for Uber regardless.
Right.
If they bought it now and it's in 2030, they would have to get a new car regardless. Your example was
but
a
what
little
if-
off. If they bought it in
what if they don't-
2029,
Right. What if they don't want to buy an electric car?
well, I guess they can't drive for Uber according to this article.
Right, exactly. That's just a business decision they have to make.
Yeah. Can you tilt your mic a little bit towards your mouth?
I can try. Is that better?
That's beautiful. So yeah, I was gonna ask, would you guys purchase it I know the answer is no. I don't even know why I'm asking. Would you purchase it to just drive for Uber if they said
If it was my full-time job, I would, yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Because you would
what's the percentage of Uber drivers that use Uber as full time? They've always said that it's like a
2%.
Yeah,
It's
super small
low.
amount.
I mean, the other thing you got to remember too, there's tax incentive to buy a hybrid car. I mean, there's lots of benefits.
Yeah, but what about these drivers that are struggling as it is?
No, I get that. Yeah. But should they be driving Uber in the first place? Should this be their lifeline?
I think it's just stupid for Uber to be like 2030. We're gonna what happened to self-driving cars? Like, are we throwing that shit out the window? Because I thought we were going to have that in like 3 years.
Yeah, but they decided that's not going to happen.
Well, right. Exactly. They've gone from self-driving, we killed somebody, to we were going to do EVs now. I mean, I'm sorry.
We killed somebody.
Right. So anyways, apparently you better put your pennies away because EVs are more expensive, even with the tax stuff. It is more expensive. Because and then you got to think, charging stations. I mean, you charge on an outlet, it's got to charge all night. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's going to be interesting because, sorry, I was looking at my brother's comment.
Why should I wear a mask?
One of the largest European delivery companies just announced today that they're moving away from gig economy drivers.
Which company?
Just Eat, I think it was called.
That's who just bought Grubhub.
Yeah.
Right.
Or vice versa.
They just announced, I think it was today, that they're moving away from their drivers being independent contractors. They're going to be like full-on employees.
How's that going to work?
Ugh, that sounds like California.
Right.
Ugh.
I mean, I guess it depends on how the pay works, right?
Yeah,
if they can figure out how to competitively pay the drivers.
Well, I think the problem is with, what we're looking at with Prop 22. Okay, I know I'm not completely up on it. Isn't Prop 22 the same as AB 5?
I thought it was.
I thought it was too. But anyways, the problem with that is they know how broke Uber, or what they claim is. So they're like, that's why a lot of people like us are like, there's no way they're going to be able to have benefits. And like, we know how much we're making.
Right.
That's why it blows my mind that someone thinks that actually that's going to work. Like Uber's just going to saddle, get the money, whatever, and give it to them. I don't know. It just seems odd to me that even in the European market,
I bet.
Sam can talk about it, he says.
Hey, you got to wait till 9:45. That's the plan. We just started.
9:45. Got 19 minutes.
What were you going to say?
I bet if Uber was to redirect some of their money, though, they probably could pay the drivers.
I mean, they probably could.
Because they're spending how much millions or even billions of dollars on, driverless cars technology.
The problem is, you think they're going to be able to pay the whole world of drivers that way, or you're just talking California?
No, whole world.
Either is spelling, Sam. Sorry. She said math isn't that guard. I was like, yeah, I don't know. You're right.
It's going to be interesting, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Electric cars, driverless cars.
I kind of feel, though, that the European markets are more pro-union anyways. I don't know. I feel like
they definitely are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Even from...
and there's much more taxing and all that.
Yeah.
Stuff, so, yeah.
The university is free.
Well,
why am I struggling at what frickin' country you're from?
Free. It's Denmark. Yes.
Denmark. I kept thinking Danish in my head. Danish country.
Yes, but that's also a more social country than over here, right?
Right. That's what I mean. More.
And Uber is illegal.
Yeah. In Denmark?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
They killed them.
Yeah, but they have taxis though, right?
Well, yeah, but that's why it's illegal, because Uber doesn't want to have to pay the tax, the extra taxes to the government. So.
All right, let's move on.
Moving on.
You're up, Jesper.
I'm up. Talking about a really cool new app that a guy from Wayne County has developed. I can't talk either.
That's all right.
It's the Uber of apps to lend a helping hand. And it's called I Need a Hand. And it's really cool. Did you do the video or just the app? Because there's a video.
You sent me 2 screenshots.
No, I know, but you didn't do the video. Okay, so it's an article. There's a video in the article, but that's fine. You didn't. Okay. So anyways, does your to-do list ever seem too much to handle? If only there was an app for that, and now there is. So it's pretty cool. Michigan man in Wayne County has developed a new app that connects you with people nearby who are willing to lend a helping hand. He did it because he years ago needed a helping hand to move a mattress. And there was no helping hand, and so he figured out this was a new cool way of doing it. And it is just Uber for if you need a helping hand, or if you want to be able to give a hand. So basically, the gig workers are the people who are willing to give up their time to do
it's like a handyman
X,
service.
To do well, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a handyman service, right? It can be pick up groceries. It can be do X, whatever. So if you pull up the app, you have it up right now. You can see the categories that they have on the app. Is all the things you can kind of do. But one of them, I just signed up today just to see about it. One of them is rideshare. That I thought was very interesting. You can actually use the I Need a Hand to be a rideshare driver.
Well, it's funny. On the other picture, it says rideshare $5 a mile, $10 a minute.
Right. That was this guy. Now, this was a guy downtown Grand Rapids. I'd like to point that out, that he was on the map as I need a hab driver, and
Right.
I need a hand worker
Hand
do
Sorry, I had to get out of my system.
$5 mile.
Yeah, if I'm paying that much, it better be more than that regular ride.
Anyways, but it of course brings up all the normal questions, right? What about insurance?
Yeah.
What about who's
Well, it brings up all the
Right.
insurance for being a handyman. You go to
Didn't-
somebody's house.
Didn't one of these apps like just close this year?
There's a couple of apps like that. I don't know.
There was another like
There's
big one that
TaskRabbit. TaskRabbit was
I
a
think
big
it was,
one.
there's another one like Tasker, I think,
Ooh,
that shut
Tasker.
down
Yeah.
Tasker, yeah.
at the beginning of COVID, and it was very similar. You could have somebody come, fix your lights or
Right.
do random stuff.
Yeah.
Now, it did say when I signed up, it said, please be sure to trust the guy who's doing the work. So they apparently don't have, because I'm already approved, so they probably don't have like background check or anything like that.
No.
So there's
Awkward.
there's something else going on. So, Oil Uber is here saying it's an awesome idea. And yeah, it is. It is certainly a great idea, but there's a couple of things that need to be, covered.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they have those yet. Hopefully they're going to.
I'm going to
get
go
that
back
one.
to that picture, but look at it's just some random profile TJ222. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to, you know what I mean? It's like,
Exactly.
it doesn't even have a photo of the guy.
So I actually signed in with and it was pretty easy. I logged in and I just used my Facebook profile to log in, and it automatically pulled my profile from Facebook and all that
Yeah, I
stuff.
love
So
that.
It was very, very easy to sign up. And as I said, I can actually start right now to say I want to work and what kind of service do you want to do?
That's crazy.
Can you mow my lawn?
Yes.
I could, but it's going to cost you $150.
Just kidding. I'll do it myself.
Damn.
Hey, I'm not cheap, man. I'm not cheap.
So Mark said, "Oh yeah, handies are great."
Yeah, they are.
So, anyways, I mean, just like all the other apps, it's a great idea, but they really got to get their stuff together.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you gotta. They're probably don't. If they're not doing background checks, they don't have any insurance. So it's just basically a platform.
Well, here's the question: did you have to like agree to a bunch of legal stuff? Did you read through all that when you signed up?
I'm sure there was. I didn't read it. But
I don't read it
I
either.
just say yes.
Accept.
Yes, sure, right.
Well,
But yeah, but
How many people are going to sign up and then
But
get
the
into a car accident and say,
But the problem is always they're gonna fight those. I mean,
Hey,
one
I know-
accident and some good lawyer is gonna fight that terms.
yeah. So I have a question. Is this guy from Wayne County, Michigan?
Yeah.
Well, why did you book an interview with him?
Well, I don't know.
"Wow,
I can.
Disgusted.
dropping the ball."
What? No,
Moving on.
what is wrong? Don't put me
Moving
on the
on.
spot. But
What you meant to say? He's getting back for future possibilities.
Right. Well, we should get him on because we can ask him those questions
Right.
about the insurance and all that stuff.
it is
But
a good idea.
it is a great idea, but there's a bunch of apps out there. It's like Tasker or whatever.
Right.
So, we'll keep you updated. Maybe we can get him on the show. All right, Pete. You're
All
up.
right, so next up, we got from the local ship shopper group. A coworker called me last night as she had worst ship experience ever. I told her to call Shipped. She did not get half her groceries, and two people showed up at her house, a girl and her boyfriend or husband. They not only came to her house, but walked into her house and were looking around. It scared her to the point she didn't know what to do as she was home alone, and her son was just killed in a car accident 3 weeks ago, who normally is home with her. Now she is scared. They know her address. Why can't people follow the rules? I explained she needs to report this and to contact me. I'll do her order as I feel horrible. This gives us Shipped a bad name.
Isn't it fun to read stuff verbatim and you don't realize how It sounds like you're dumb when you read it. I've done it too. Like I always say, okay, I'm reading this for verbatim, so please.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't type this. Yeah, I mean that is.
Look, I know there's people that in our like group of people that go out and do shops with their family members and friends or whatever. at least like just go to the door, one person.
Yeah, it does not bother me that I know it's against the rules. I don't really care.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to spend more time just shopping. I'm not going to worry about what Joe Blow is doing. But you're right. If you are the shopper, you need to be the one that goes up to the door. I mean,
and don't enter the house.
No, don't enter
well,
the house.
a lot of people ask to bring them in.
Really?
Yeah, and when I actually asked the customer when I bring
when I was doing Shipped and Instacart, it was like right as COVID was hitting up, so everybody was like,
"Oh, yeah,
leave it on the steps.
100%.
Don't." You know.
But yeah, when I did it last winter, I would say, "Would you like me to bring them in, or would you like me to leave them here?"
Yeah.
And usually the old biddies want me to bring it in and put it on the counter, which is crazy. When we've done it, we've actually just grabbed it from them and just walked it in ourselves. But so that's not uncommon to come inside. But yeah,
Sam says even if Mom and I co-shopped, I told Mom to stay in the car.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You're just gonna raise bells
But it's a respect issue too, right? I mean,
what do you mean respect?
Don't walk into the house unless you're asked.
Well, it doesn't say.
Well, it says her and her husband or boyfriend walked into the house.
Well, yeah, I guess we don't know if they were asked to come in or if they just walked. Now, if they just walked in without that's messed up. Like, why would you want to do that?
No.
I don't know.
We used it a couple of times, and every time we asked them to put the stuff in the mudroom. But we also have a mudroom. So, what?
Pete, me, Mark, and you got to do a show. I mean, we got to do it. Let's start another podcast. He's just so effing funny. Says Jason's bringing stuff in the house. That's why there's COVID now. I got to share that one. I mean, I'm serious. We got to do a show together. It's just got to happen. Yeah, just don't walk in people's houses. Just follow the rules, or you're gonna get.
You see that a lot with like the food deliveries too. Like one of the ones we covered a couple weeks ago was the guy with the wings that ate the wings. He wasn't even the driver.
Yeah,
he was, riding with the driver.
That was weird.
Yeah,
that guy
was weird on a lot of different reasons and levels.
Right. Okay, speaking of weird, this next video, I'm just gonna play it.
So why do you have TikTok?
I hope we don't get hey Tom from Chicago. Holy cow, I don't think he's ever been on the podcast live. He's in our Telegram group. Let's hope we don't get banned on this TikTok. Last one we did, but I don't think we will. Here we go. This is awkward.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to Uber.
Can I use this?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Damn, this stuff takes forever to dry.
Why would that dry? That's lube.
Why would you let me use lube?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, so for people that are listening, just audio, it's basically a guy gets in the car, you hear it, he hands this hand sanitizer, it's lube, and then you look around, and then the guy's like basically wearing boxer shorts. So very funny, just kind of an Uber humor.
Be careful now.
I swear to God, y'all, I did not have any whiskey tonight. I swear to God.
Maybe you should have had some.
Yeah,
loosen you up a little bit.
Pre-show, I'm loose. It's just my mouth is a little like. Pre-show, it was the worst, and worse than it is now, which is almost impossible. All right, Jesper, this is hilarious.
Here's a tweet from Drive Girl Drive. A Lyft driver had linoleum floor.
Heyo!
Linoleum flooring installed in his minivan. Too much or totally necessary?
First of all,
why does this look like all of our childhood's linoleum when we were growing up? First of all,
I know.
Yeah.
Do you see how he actually took the seats out?
I think that's a great idea. Like if you're a full-time rideshare driver in a city that has the seasons like Michigan where it's snowy.
City, Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah, when you have I meant the 4 seasons where it's like, not just sunny and 80 in California.
Right.
I think that's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea too. Again, I wouldn't do it unless I was full.
I think it's a great idea, but I wouldn't do it.
No, you know how much work went into that? Like it does look like he took the seats out and then reinstalled the seats.
It says he had it. I don't think he had it installed. I think he did that himself.
Oh, 100%. 100% he did that himself.
But still fun.
It looks pretty good though. I mean, Sam says it looks trashy. I mean,
but effective.
I mean, yeah. Instead of, having to shampoo.
Yeah, but what if somebody pukes? Okay, your first thought is, well, great, because it's on linoleum. But if when you're driving and somebody pukes, it's going to start spreading everywhere.
Yeah, there's no lips anywhere.
Like your
Just
3-minute cleanup job for a little bit of puke just turned into 45 minutes of trying to get underneath your seat.
Oh, so wait, what you're saying is use mats.
I mean, I think if you put like some cheap mats right there or something, that would be great.
Well, the whole point of the WeatherTech, it's got lips, so
Right.
it catches all that in that one spot, and you can just take the mat out. But
And rinse it with a hose.
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
It is funny. I just don't know how effective it is.
It kind of looks like tile, but
yeah.
anyways,
but that's just
puke. That's one thing I do not miss. Honestly, y'all, I don't think I'm ever going to go back to the 2 a.m. bar stuff. Like, I was struggling with it before COVID just because I was so tired of it. You're going to have to pay me a lot of money to go out there.
I miss it.
I mean,
I miss it.
I miss the chatter with you guys in the stories and like this drunk beat. Like I miss that, but I don't miss it happening to me.
Right.
To put it frank. All right.
All right, next one. Right? It's me, right?
Yes, sir.
From the Uber Eats delivery drivers group. Lucky for me, Jonathan, I've delivered to your complex 1,001 times. So John left a note in the order. It says, leave at door, look for Alicio sign and turn in there. Then take your first left up the hill and stay left at the top of the hill. You'll see an open door on your left. Go in there and up the stairs to the first floor. And then the signs will point you to my apartment.
Just getting murdered.
If you do not follow these instructions exactly, you'll be the 1,000th driver to get lost trying to find me because they thought they didn't need instructions.
I mean, that's pretty specific.
That's very specific.
Sam, be nice. That's not nice. I'm going to ban you. I actually appreciate the instructions. I actually do.
Right.
But I don't like how he added if you don't follow these instructions, because it probably does happen and he probably gets annoyed by the texts and the phone calls. Just, I read those instructions. I follow them. I always follow the instructions. I don't try to not listen to what.
But don't think there's a lot of people who don't care.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
And that's probably why he does it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That one night I was out and I actually did do some deliveries. I wish I had instructions that night because holy smokes, I couldn't find the house. And it was just getting dark and the house numbers, forget about it, right?
What if you got to deliver to York Creek?
No, this was like
you do not do that.
Done.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't do it.
I didn't. This was like the cheap houses behind York Creek.
I thought those were more expensive.
I don't know.
You talking about Alpine Slopes?
Yeah, they look more cheap.
Little more expensive.
But yeah, you cannot find the house numbers on those things.
No offense to anyone that lives in Alpine Slopes or York Creek.
No, there's lots of offense.
Why is Pete over there looking like he's
I don't know.
Zonde singing Chocolate Rain?
He lost me.
Chocolate Rain.
He lost me there. No more podcast, Mark. I'm out. No, that is a good thing to bring up for a tip. If you are driving at night, bring a spotlight.
Yeah.
It's tough. It boggles my mind how many people don't have their address at least on their mailbox. Granted, I don't have mine on my house. I don't. And we moved in.
Boggles my mind how many people don't have theirs. I don't have mine.
Well, I don't have mine on my house. I have it on my mailbox.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. We always say we're going to do it. We never do it because we have to, I don't know. It's a long story.
Nail it into the wall.
Well, it's concrete. Like we have brick
God.
on either side. So it's like you got to get the special drill bed. And it's just like, I'm not going to bother with that.
I just put new house numbers on my mailbox.
Did you? Good job.
Yeah,
mine are a little faded.
The nice ones that reflective. And
Well, all you need is something little because everyone has GPS. It'll get you close.
Yeah.
Exactly. You just need to be able to tell that.
Did you see what Sam said about Grand Valley?
Yeah.
You see their announcement today?
Yeah. Shelter in place. They've had 740 positives since August 1st.
Holy
Chris, you better go get tested, bro.
Yeah.
Wasn't Chris doing some like Uber Eats or something out there
Yeah, he was.
just a couple days ago?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, man, that's crazy. All right. Speaking of not crazy, our newest sponsor, Oil Uber. Yay! It stayed up there. They are an on-demand oil change company. So
if you don't want to bring it to Irvine, so have them do it. Have oil.
Oh yeah,
Uber
we have
do
like
it for you.
competing. Like I just realized we have competing sponsors.
They
but
don't.
That's okay.
Irvines don't really want the oil change.
No, they don't.
No.
Well, they do because they get to see what else is broken and see if they can fix it. But yes, go to Oil Uber on Facebook and follow them, and go to oiluber.com for to sign up for an oil change. They're also looking for techs, but we got to get.
I can barely
customers.
change a tire, so I'm not
Yes.
signing up.
No, it's not that hard, bro.
I can barely change it. I can change a tire.
Didn't you swap out that
I
alternator?
did put an alternator in my car.
I would
so-
never tackle that. So you're one.
But it was
up
right
me.
on the top, though, so it was.
Yeah, but you got to get a tensioning like thinger dinger. Like you got to rent a tool to
Yeah, bro.
take the put the belt on and off.
I just eyed it. Maybe that's why my car won't stay shut.
Oh my God, sweet Jesus! Right in the middle of this ad, please go
Back-
to Irvine's, get
back-
that fixed. Pete.
Back to Oil Uber.
Yes, so they're new out of Ann Arbor. In the next couple weeks, we're going to sit down with Brian from Oil Uber.
Yes.
and he's going to talk about the company. It's a startup.
It's a super cool idea.
It's a great idea.
It's a cool idea.
So yeah, you can follow them on Facebook. Go to oiluber.com to sign up for, to get an oil change. And the
Yep.
prices are pretty competitive. Now they are a little higher on conventional, but I mean they're coming to your house.
Right.
Right.
But for synthetic, they're right with
Mark, this is perfect for you because you don't want to leave the house. So
right. All you gotta do is pop the hood.
Yep.
And if you do want to be attacked, it's all lined up as well. You just go to the closest. Which one?
I'm sorry.
What chain is it?
AutoZone.
There? AutoZone.
Jeez, you-
Pick up the stuff and you do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
They
got
are
it down. They got it down.
they're coming soon with tire changes and emergency services, which I'm going to sign up for that for sure because I'll keep a jump box in my car, and like
Right.
if I get a notification, I'll be like, all right, I'll go do that for $20 or
Yep.
whatever it is, especially if it's slow. So, yeah, I'm super excited that they partnered with us and they trusted us to get their word out. So
Yep.
please go sign up if you need an oil change. Shoot, if I needed one right now, I would do it, but I don't need one right now. It's at 100%. So
I
you
need one. I need one with a black car.
You do? Let's get her done.
Yeah.
Let's get her done. I don't know if there's any
I
techs
don't,
out this
I don't
way.
drive it enough though. I don't ever leave my house.
If it needs to be done, you need to get it done.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, go to oiluber.com for more information and follow them on Facebook.
My black car is a piece of shit.
It is a piece of shit. And it's a Mazda, which is disappointing.
But that's
So,
because I didn't treat it nice.
all right. Totally
Jesper's
lost.
up.
Jesper's up.
All
So,
right.
someone
Jesper's piss car. That's what I titled it.
someone said my car smelled like piss. I couldn't believe it. It'd been a whole week since I urinated all over my seat because restaurants wouldn't let me use their bathrooms. I used Febreze and everything. And she was wearing a mask too. How could she tell?
It's not Febreze. It's Fabrice. That's how she spelled it.
It's Febreze. Okay. So my immediate comment, of course, was, why didn't he use a bottle? Right?
Yeah.
Jason?
Don't be a savage.
Duh.
I mean, why? It's just I when I read that, or
Pee in the seat, pee in the bottle.
Yeah, I know, right? So,
yeah, and he probably had cloth seats. So what a fucking dumbass.
oh
Right.
my gosh. So Jason, I'd like to point out, Jason uses the bottles with the bigger openings, so he doesn't have a problem.
Yeah, the Powerade ones are a little small for me, so I use the Gatorade ones, and they fit just perfect.
And then he leaves them in there when he takes the car in to get detailed, and then they throw it away for him.
That happened one time. One time. No one gets it.
Oh, man.
Who wrote "use a bottle" LOL into that?
I did.
All right, Pete. We got a video.
All
up.
right, so this next video
Sorry, I couldn't help
is,
it. I couldn't believe you gave it to me.
That's why I did.
right. So this next video is of a Uber or Lyft driver. I'm not sure which one it was, but he takes this family on a ride, and well, the guy tries to steal his tablet.
So I edited it because the first part of it was just
Yeah, it was a long
stupid.
intro.
So I you can't say that. I edited it.
Edited it.
Out. I edited some, or I didn't edit. I just started at a certain time. But I want you to focus on the little girl because that will make you even go, holy shit, not him. Because, I mean, you can do it both. Maybe we'll play it twice. It's not very long, but it's kind of hilarious. So, all right, here we go. She taps her mom's legs and points. Was he looking at you for? All right, there he grabs the tablet. Now he's just holding on to it. She taps her dad. So they're just kind of slowing down here. He's got the tablet in his hand right now. And now he's putting it in his pants.
Where is it at?
The daughter's like, what is my dad doing? What a piece of shit in front of his kid.
I never noticed the daughter when I watched it.
Probably not the first time, though.
I'm going out this way. I need the tablet. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't know why you would do that, man. You're literally on camera right now. Yeah, the tablet I took. Thank you. Even if he did take it, it's literally tracked. Like, it's not my tablet. It's company tablet. Is it company phone or is this somebody else's? Someone else's. Alright.
Oh, and he took that phone too. So basically, it was hard to hear. Jesper started interrupting, but I yelled at him. It's okay. Let's go back to the main screen. Sorry about that.
I like how my brother's thinking.
He took the phone, and it wasn't even his phone. He's like, not my phone. And he took the phone. So the guy was going to steal the tablet and then take the phone. No, she didn't need to be in a car seat. Maybe a booster. Maybe.
But I don't even think she had a seatbelt on.
Well, that's not the big... Who cares? We're not talking about that right now. God damn it. Oh, man, I shouldn't have said that. We're not talking about car seats right now. But anyways, it was just weird. Like,
right.
You're really stealing the $60 tablet? Like...
The other thing I thought that was weird was he obviously had a fake leg as well. So how is he gonna run away?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
he had a fake leg?
You didn't catch that?
Yeah,
I almost spit all over her mics.
He was probably a veteran or something, and so who knows what he was? But he had. How is he gonna run with that?
Well, they can run. No,
I know they can, but not that fast.
What about Blade Guy that from?
Well, yes, but that was not what he was doing. There's just so many things wrong.
I need the tablet. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Peg leg.
I don't know why you would do that, man. You're literally
It's hard to hear with all the masks on. Peg leg? You guys.
Thank you. Even if he did take it,
I didn't even notice.
Tracked. Like, it's not my tablet. It's company tablet. Is it company phone or is this somebody else's? Someone else's.
All right, I'll take it. Damn.
See?
Man, we missed a lot. Like, I didn't even notice the peg leg. That's terrible, Jason.
It's just,
what are you doing?
What's going on, Dennis?
More than anything, it's like, why is he doing this at all? Why is he doing it in front of his daughter?
Right.
It's like, oh, there's so many things wrong.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, if you're in an Uber, chances are they have a dash cam. So,
yeah.
Just saying.
If they don't have a dash cam, they should.
You should always have a dash cam.
And if you have a dash cam, have a little extra money, we'd love to have you as a Patreon member. Go to Gig Economy. Nope. Go to patreon.com/Gig Economy Podcast. No, Gig Econ Pod. I had such a good transition, too. It's like my goal to do transitions.
The Gig Econ Podcast.
Yes, and we haven't had one in a while. We need someone on there. You get behind the scenes. We could do behind the scenes video, too.
So, Janet, did you get your merch?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't heard from her yet. I'm assuming
she's on YouTube.
Yeah.
So.
If you go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ Podcast, you get behind the scenes. You get an extra podcast a month, which we have to schedule that, y'all. And you get some merch.
And we send it all over the world, guys.
Yeah,
international. You'll get the merch.
Yeah, we send it to New Zealand. We don't know when it's going to get there. But yeah, we would love to have a new, what am I saying?
Patreon?
Member.
Patreon?
Yeah, we haven't had one in a while. And we appreciate those that are members because it really helps pay the bills and all that fun stuff. And buys Jesper whiskey. And no, I'm just kidding.
No, it doesn't.
I make him buy that on his own.
Did you skip your own Walmart thing?
I sure did. Jesper. That is my MO. If it's not in XSplit, I fucking skip it.
So, Sean Tucker, to answer your question, he said he doesn't have one. I'm trying to find the right one. The right one, by most people's accounts, is the Vantrue T2 Pro.
N2. Yeah, Pro. There's a new one that we're reviewing right now.
That's the T4, right? The one we're reviewing.
It's N4. N2, N4.
Oh.
The one we're reviewing. Yeah, it definitely is. I think it is a little bit better camera, but it actually has a third camera in the back, which is kind of cool. So like if someone rear ends you, it really does nothing for your in cab. So I mean, it's just more for your outside protection. If you get
N2 is what you need at the very least,
right? And at least yesterday there was a $30 coupon. So yeah, right.
And Mark, Jason already have several hats.
I have the hats. I have it. It just doesn't fit right. I don't know.
It's not a braided bill, so he doesn't like it.
It's not branded bills.
Branded bills. Sorry.
Maybe you need to trim your man bun.
Yeah, maybe I need to trim this freaking beard. I told Megan, I'm like, no one's trimming beards. You may have to look at YouTube and figure out how to do it. And she's like, I don't think so. Daniel says he'll be a member soon enough. Come on, Daniel. Let's do it tonight. You can do it. $10. You get some free merch, too. A hat that probably will fit your head.
Unicorn level. There you go. Yep. Come on, Daniel.
All right. So we'll go back to my article, which isn't, it's whatever. But it's like all these damn apps. Shut up, Sam. I'm banning her. That's it. So Walmart is launching a service to compete with Amazon Prime. And they're going to offer for $98 for an annual membership. You get groceries and store items delivered same day. So Amazon they do that in some markets, and the new store in Gaines Township is supposed to offer that, but I don't know, because of COVID, maybe they're not doing it yet, but they're supposed to offer same day delivery. Like if you place an order, you're supposed to get it within 2 hours.
I ordered a vibrator. I ordered a electronic food scale.
You trying to lose some weight, fat ass?
No.
Oh.
I was doing some bacon.
Weed?
And not weed. And it was supposed to take a week. I didn't even use Amazon because I don't have Amazon Prime. I just have regular Amazon. Got there in 2 days.
No shit.
You know what really impressed me? I bought a new handle for my sliding porch door, right? And I put the order in after 5 o'clock, and I had it the next day.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably coming from somewhere in Flint or
but
Lansing
still,
area.
it was like it wasn't like something. I don't think that many people are ordering handles for sliding porch.
Well, yeah, that is crazy because that must be on the stock. Must have been stocked in Michigan.
I know, of course.
Which is bizarre.
It was like,
well, if it's a pretty common slider, I bet
it was on Labor Day they delivered it.
On Labor Day.
On Labor Day.
Holy shit! I love Amazon. I do feel bad how they do. They can work. I always look at people that say, "Oh, you feel bad for the Walmart employee." But they choose to work there. There's plenty of other jobs they can go there. Now, I'm not saying it's okay for a company to mistreat somebody. I'm not saying that at all. But I do feel bad about the employees inside the factory because they work them like dogs. Like they time their bathroom breaks. Like I've seen a few leaked videos of what they have to do. It's nuts how fast they have to work, and it's all day. It's constantly. That's why you get your package the next day. But I still want the package.
Right. I know, right?
But anyways, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah. So currently Walmart offers Thanks, Sammy. Currently Walmart offers home delivery from about 2,700 stores using companies like Postmates, DoorDash, Roadie, and Point Pickup. I don't know Point Pickup. Obviously not around here. But customers haven't been promised same day or even 2-day delivery like Amazon Prime. Walmart Plus is out to change that beginning September 15th. So go ahead. To get ahead of the crowd, we highly recommend you sign up for Postmates, Instacart, and DoorDash. But yeah, I think it's
So 98. You said $98.
Yeah, it's cheaper
Isn't
than
Amazon.
It's more.
It's Amazon Prime is what, $50, right, or $59 or something?
No.
Amazon Prime is like 120.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But listen, you get the streaming service, with Amazon Prime,
Oh, you get
the music service with Amazon Prime.
It's nuts.
I mean,
And y'all, Amazon Podcast launched today, and our
I
podcast should be
know.
on there.
It's on there.
Yeah, it's great. Amazon it's worth it. I think Amazon Prime we've been in members since
I know.
2008 maybe, and
Yeah.
it was under $100. So they've raised it some, but I mean, it's so worth it. If you don't get a lot shipped, obviously not, but
We buy all the time
I know
now.
you do.
I mean, it's
addicting. You have to be careful though. You can spend a lot of shit in a real hurry.
I say, did you get in trouble for that?
I have gotten in trouble for that, and I have to be careful.
Brand new microphones.
No, I bought those from Sweetwater. Try to support the local business on that.
at least he got it approved before he did it, so that's good.
I don't need nothing to prove. I own
Big
this
boy.
bitch.
No,
Anyways.
you don't.
All right. Go
All right,
ahead.
so next one.
I didn't skip you. I didn't go to my picture.
Amazon uses former government agents to spy on workers.
Tell them what site you got this from, Pete.
World Socialist website, WSWS.org.
I love it. I did this I set up the rundown. I'm like, I'm going to give this a Pete. I'm going to see how long it takes before he says something about the website it's coming from. Because I looked at it too. I'm like, oh, this seems shady as shit.
But I skimmed through the thing, and I don't think Amazon is doing much different than any other company. I mean, a lot of companies are hiring,
Yeah.
people to review their data about employees and what they're doing and everything. But the people that they hired are going through a lot of data. I guess level 7 is what they were saying. And I guess Jeff Bezos, whatever, he's level 12. So a lot of people, all their information is going, being checked.
Isn't the
data
article
mined.
about? I thought the article was more about them spying in Facebook groups and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're going through like social media accounts, like looking through tracking the workers' productivity. Kind of like what you were talking about, like timing their breaks and their lunches and their bathroom breaks.
Yeah. I guess the whole point of where I wanted to add this article is just like when you're in your Facebook groups, just be aware that there's probably people, and maybe people realize that. I don't know. But I don't think it's just Amazon. I think it's Uber, Lyft, Instacart. Like there's employees in there. So just be careful what you say in those groups and who you're messaging. But
they said that in July 2018, there were 7 companies or 7 posts looking for positions like that. And as of September 8th of 2020, there's 46 companies that are hiring
really
people like that to like dig through social media and get all that data together. So
damn,
you're being watched.
Always being watched.
Absolutely.
So I need to take a little bit of a sidebar about Keith, actually, the shirt that he bought. He shared it in the group. So
nice.
Hold on a second. I have to do something. I have to do this live. So you're going to see a blank screen a minute, but just hang tight. All right. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Talks amongst yourselves.
We're talking.
It is a pretty interesting article, but
there you go. Yours truly designed that shirt.
Nice.
So I had a bunch of other like things around it, like designing, and it wouldn't let me print it because it was like copyrighted or something like that. But that was from Keith, the one guy that bought a shirt, the old school logo. If those are looking right now, that's the old school logo.
Yeah.
I will tip you in the app. I can't believe he bought it. That's awesome. Anyways,
he's the one who bought it.
he's the one because like at our count, there's the $2 is still in there. It was like $2.16. You have to have $10 to pay out. Oh shit!
But we are thinking about having some merch done and have it done much better. So
yes, for sure. We're in the process of that.
By a designer. Jason won't design the next one.
Thank God. Okay. So this kind of has to do with AB5 and I just thought this was kind of funny. And the Prop 22. If Uber says vote yes, you morons. That's the title. I thought the dumbest people on earth were on TikTok or YouTube, but I was wrong. The dumbest are in Uber threads on Reddit. Fucking hell. I don't even want any benefits or any of those other offers that they are presenting. We still pay for those things like any job. I want to be a subcontractor. I would like rates as high as possible only. But these morons want even more. They think we'll be full-time employees making bank for waiting in the parking lot for a ride to ping. They won't. They will not be hired, most of them. Dumb fucks. Fuck these idiots. Running a good thing for most people who like the fact that you can turn on and off Uber when you want. What the fuck is wrong with these morons? Are they being brainwashed by lawyers? Bloody fucking hell. And they dropped the mic and left. I mean, that's great. That's great. And that's kind of how we feel, but we just didn't say it that way. You're not going to get all that shit. Like,
nope.
Stop. The summer. So are you voting yes?
So what you're saying is
they're all effing morons.
Right.
Man, Sam is struggling today with the typing.
Oh yeah, I think she's drunk. I mean, she was half nude in the video. I wish I could get her audio to work. Oh shit, that was funny. What do we got next? Yes, for earnings. I thought this was interesting.
Yeah, I looked at this. I don't know if I thought it was anything. Okay, so anyways, we estimate earnings using data from Orlando, Florida drivers who drove in the past 4 weeks. It's particularly difficult to predict driving patterns due to COVID-19, so actual earnings may greatly differ from estimates. And so this person drove around 50 hours and made $684, which include $57 in tips. I don't think that's worth 50 hours worth of work.
Yeah, what I'm bringing up is now this was during COVID, but have you gotten any of these estimates at all in your app or email? No, I haven't either. You made $684 for 50 hours. Wow, that's a lot of work. But it didn't have you can see in the picture, it didn't have the includes deliveries with Uber Eats. I just thought it was interesting.
That's a whopping $13.70 an hour.
If you have 50,
also $57 in tips for
sucks.
50 hours of driving.
That is the worst. I mean, I get it that it's like an example, but it's an estimate. But man,
I don't think I know a lot of people have been posting on the groups, the local groups, that their estimates haven't been coming in or they're blank.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've never gotten one. Well, I'm not driving passengers. Maybe that's why. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's way.
Christopher says he drove 39 hours on Lyft and he made $1,000.32. Chris, that's pretty good.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, depending what market you're in, even with COVID, I mean, there's a lot of markets that are up, back and running, Not us, not with Grand Valley. Holy shit.
God.
Like now, even if the bars were open, we would be getting nothing. So don't plan on it. Tip time. It's my favorite. All right. So this is just kind of for newbies. I know all of you that are on the live chat right now or listen to our podcast are not this stupid. I just received I just said not that stupid.
And
I just received an email from Uber asking me to become an ambassador. They said that I've been so great and that I'm qualified to make over $1.50 per mile from now on. It's nice to feel appreciated. I mean,
there's a sucker born every minute.
I mean, I could have egg in my face. Maybe this is legit. I've never heard of it. I'm not saying we know everything about everything, but I've never heard of it.
Nope.
Someone said, I got an email like that last week. You didn't pay any attention to it. It sounded like BS to me. Did you call the phone number they listed? And then the next comment was, what market are you in? What else did they say the program involves? There's a lot of scammers out there, y'all. There's a sucker every day. And I'm not saying it isn't true because I don't know. I didn't research it. I saw it on Reddit and I just, whatever. But the tip basically is just saying, just be aware. There's people out there trying to get your money and
They'll try really hard and do a great job.
Really great job. They will know things about you that you think to yourself, they probably should, they're probably legit. Right. They know this stuff. So.
And please remember that Uber support will never text you and they will never call you.
Yeah. Unless
it's, you have initiated it.
Yeah. Sam brings up a good point. I'd call Uber directly and ask them about it. I mean, you're going to wait online for like 60 minutes, but if you got nothing else to do, you might as well call. But yeah.
That's only Sam, though. I had nothing else to go.
Yeah. She's talked so much on this effing podcast. She should have been sitting here talking shit. Instead, she's talking shit from her phone.
But she didn't have phone. She didn't have time. That's what she said.
That pisses me off. I should have tested that out.
It's okay.
It just pisses me off. Okay.
We need to get past this next one because I'm starting to hyperventilate just thinking about it.
Which one?
Your next up one.
All right. So we're going to do social media shenanigans and get out of this sucker.
I don't even think I have it. Oh, I have one.
All right. Oh. So the first one up says, oh boy, I can't read it. So it's a picture for people that are listening of these giant steps, and they're in Grand Rapids. And basically people walk up and down them, run up and down them for exercise. And it's tough. I mean, what do you think? There's probably, 400 steps there? No, maybe not 400.
There's a lot.
Maybe 150. But it says, so.
Oh, there's more than 150.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
So there's a guy in a fighter stance, and I know the audio people can't hear that or see that, but he's in a fighter stance, and the comment says, I'll leave you a nice tip if you bring my food to the door at the top of the stairs, and watch out for the dude halfway up. He'll want to fight you. Thanks, Mary. It's just kind of funny. The guy, like I said, if you can, I tried to zoom it in a little bit, but he's in a fighter position. I don't know.
I think he's doing the Rocky.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. Now, my wife and I and kids tried this, and it didn't seem like it was going to be that bad. We didn't run. I walked. I was gassed when I got to the top. Like, I just walked him up, just a normal pace.
I need to sit down and take a break just looking at this picture.
Well, we know you don't go outside unless the house is on fire. Oh, that's hilarious. When you Jesper is up.
So, question. I was looking at my Uber driver profile and I see everything is in English, but where the compliment icons are, it's in a different language. Why is that? It never looked like that.
It's not really funny. It's just bizarre. And
Right.
if you look below, everything's in Spanish, but her profile and everything.
My guess is, for some reason, her app thought that she was in Spanish. Like, her app thought her phone was in Spanish.
But why is everything else the same?
Because that's just data from her profile. She put in that data. The other stuff.
Well, you would think that when she gets a request, then it would come up in Spanish too.
Correct.
Yeah, the trips she doesn't put in, though. 2,873 trips over 2 years.
That's true. She didn't put that in.
That's true, yeah. No, who knows?
It's kind of interesting.
Auto limp. That's what it says.
Auto Limpio. Come on. Get with the program.
Why is Jesper whispering? I don't know.
I'm not whispering.
Is he quiet?
He likes to whisper. He wants to do the whisper song with a handy from that app.
No, he doesn't.
Sharing with you all this awkward moment I had with my member today. I think she was thankful for the door drop off. Oh, that was a bad sentence. I messed that up.
Yep. When you read it verbatim, you're like, dumb.
Best laugh I had all day. So the passenger or the customer says, we can try that flavor. Sure. Naturally, who gets gassy at a reasonable hour? How are your nipples? And so the dasher sends back a question mark. And then the customer says, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Best friend with new baby. Oh my God. That's very embarrassing. I apologize.
I'm sure that happens on a daily basis.
How are your nipples?
How are your nipples?
Well, not asking how are your nipples, but like accidentally texting the wrong person.
How would you answer that question if you got that?
How are my nipples?
Yeah.
They're little firm.
Would you say they're a little hard right now? Thanks for asking.
It would be hilarious.
They look like little grape
Is
cherries.
that an Android phone? That looks so weird. That text messaging. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just looks weird. Is that what your text looks like with those stupid little red lines and the blue
No,
line?
because this is not using the Android the standard text app. I think this might be the Verizon text app.
That looks to me like the Facebook Messenger.
No.
Well,
Look at the bottom. That's Facebook icons on the bottom, bro.
Where?
The very bottom.
I'm not seeing the
Either
whole
that-
picture. I'm not looking at.
Either that or they screenshotted it from somebody else's.
Oh, yeah, it's a screenshot. That's not. Sorry, I cut it off on XSplit, so I didn't know what you were looking at.
Oh.
But anyways,
Sam says her nipples are fine.
Thanks.
they're fine. Well, you were nude. I mean, we know that. So, what do you think about the show, Jesper?
I thought there was a little bit of a dumpster fire, but it was okay.
A dumpster fire.
Oh, that escalated quickly.
Wow.
No, it was a good show.
I thought
was
it was a
fine.
little bit rough. He said it was a little bit of a dumpster
I
fire.
just wanted to get your reaction.
That was a good reaction.
Good show.
Dumpster fire. Again, check out our sponsors, Irvine's Auto Repair and Grand Rapids Hybrid, the studio sponsor, and then, of course, Oil Uber. Go to oiluber.com to sign up as a tech or for to get your oil change.
Yep.
What else we got?
That's it.
We got anything coming up exciting? Ooh, potential new sponsor. It's automotive related. What could it be?
I don't know.
This sponsor could partner with someone of another sponsor that I just mentioned. Who is it? Which one could it be?
I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for staying on. And remember, we are always looking for new Patreons. Thank you so much.
He does the weirdest thing. Hey, we're always. I was like, okay, is he gonna say sponsors? Is he gonna say? We're always looking for new Patreons.
I just was like, he looked right at you in the eyes.
Yeah,
like,
it was a little sexy
we're
look,
looking
like
for new sponsors.
Patreon. Are your nipples hard? Everyone, check your nipples. My pits are wet. My nipples are soft. What does that mean? Am I pregnant? Okay. Sweet Jesus.
Jason.
Bye.
Jason. Bye-bye.